Okay, are we live? I believe we are live. Okay. Hello, people. We're here. And... oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Is there anyone actually watching this stream right now? Okay. Yeah, there's one person. The number's coming up 0, which is why I was a little confused. Hello. I guess the number that they show on the dashboard is, takes a little while to update. Alright, well, here we are. Session 8. Last time we left our heroes and their pet space hamster, well, we were trying to find a bunch of half-ogres, and we found probably every other half-ogre on the planet besides the one we were looking for, as well as 2 dungeons that were unrelated to anything else that we were doing. We do have a goal in this specific place. We're looking for a wild mage who can potentially help Nira with her wild magic powers. But somehow I think we're destined to be disappointed in what we find here. Alright, since we're in a dungeon, I should have Imoen on trap duty. Given that this is a dungeon full... oh! Oh hey, maybe it's not a dungeon after all, maybe it's just a cave. Yeah, I think it's just a cave. That's disappointing. I thought this was going to be a full dungeon, but I guess not.
Thank Mistress, someone has come for me at last. It's too bad you had to cut your way through.
I could not leave you in the clutches of these savages.
I think this might be a doy.
A doy is me, and I am a doy. Why have you sought me out?
Nira is a wild mage, too. She hoped you could teach her to control her magic.
It's true. I hoped you could teach me how to control my magic.
By the 3, we all want the same thing. We cannot afford many more surprises from your whimsical spells.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid I'm not the best example of learning to control wild magic. I'm not sure anyone can do that. You can't govern chaos. Otherwise, it wouldn't be chaos, would it?
Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing.
Of course not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Baldur, the goblin god of cooperation and territory.
You convinced the goblins you are their god.
Not intentionally, I assure you. It was all a great misunderstanding. It all started when I was trying to make a nice pot of peas porridge. It's all part of the wonder of wild magic. You have to be ready for a little unexpected excitement at any moment.
He's not joking. Let me tell you.
Oh boy.
The real trouble began when Rogdog came to find out where all the new goblins had come from. He didn't believe for a second that I was a god. But because the goblins did, he dared not attack me. Instead, he locked me up. As long as I remained in his care, he could control the goblins.
One moment. Let me see. There we go. Now I feel better. So what did he say? Okay. Oh boy. That doesn't...
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf.
Half-elf! What is wrong with you?
Half-elf. You'll regret spoiling my grand entrance once we subdue you for examination. And what is this? Another wild mage? Perhaps I should thank you for leading us to yet another test subject.
You will find that I do not submit meekly to tests, especially tests from red wizards.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish school, so no test for me either.
That was a real scorcher of a comeback, Nira. Why don't you try your luck with Agonazar's Scorcher instead, because, you know, you seem to do better with those. The only thing being tested here is my patience. I've had enough of this, Akandor.
Then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic.
He just turned himself into a small animal. Okay, I'd better actually do something about that.
Uh-huh. I'll do it. You don't stand a chance.
Night Singer, may darkness prevail.
Yep.
Okay, Minsk's taken some damage. And...
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here. What is it this time? My turn to save the day.
Ha! Now, Nira needs healing, and I don't have time to, do I have any other healing potions? I really should stock up on those, shouldn't I?
Whatever they need. I care not this way.
Olza?
Do they wish my ear?
Okay.
As directed.
This guy seems to be going straight for my mages. So, I need to do something about him.
Point, I punch. Butt kicking for goodness.
Jalcares?
Minsk is not doing so good, so let's do something about that.
I'm an actor. You rang? I'll do it.
Let's talk more fight.
As directed. Only take me to a licensed cleric.
Okay, this went poorly. Yeah, okay, I have to semi-apologize, except I'm not really sorry for it because it's not my doing. Someone lately has been deliberately being an asshole in the chat because someone timed him out for being an asshole in the chat. So now he's coming back and being an asshole again to prove a point, I guess. Internet. I love it. Anyway, since this is a boss fight, let's actually,
May darkness prevail.
like, position people around.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
You point, I, squeaky wheel, gets the kick.
What's the story? Yep.
Thank mistress, someone has come for me at last. It's too bad you had to cut your way through.
I could not leave you in the clutches of these savages.
I think this might be a doy.
Adoy is me, and I am Adoy. Why have you sought me out?
Nira here has a little trouble with her spells.
It's true. I hoped you could teach me how to control my magic.
By the three, we all want the same thing. We cannot afford many more surprises from your whimsical spells. I like how whenever one of the existing characters is written to interject in these new conversations, they're the only ones without voice acting half the time. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about in the chat right now. Yeah. What a buzzkill.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid I'm not the best example of learning to control wild magic. I'm not sure anyone can do that. You can't govern chaos. Otherwise, it wouldn't be chaos, would it?
Thank you for that. I appreciate you keeping an eye on the chat. I understand that it's getting late. I'll do it, but whenever I have to switch over to the chat to do something, the game is going to like freeze and go completely silent because of the way OBS works and the way this full screen application works, so bear with it, please. Thank you. Sorry.
Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing.
Of course not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Bargrivek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory.
You convinced the goblins you are their god?
Not intentionally, I assure you. It was all a great misunderstanding. It all started when I was trying to make a nice pot of peas porridge. It's all part of the wonder of wild magic. You have to be ready for a little unexpected excitement at any moment.
He's not joking. Let me tell you.
The real trouble began when Rogdok came to find out where all the new goblins had come from. He didn't believe for a second that I was a god. But because the goblins did, he dared not attack me. Instead, he locked me up. As long as I remained in his care, he could control the goblins.
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf,
Half-elf! What is wrong with you?
half-elf. You'll regret spoiling my grand entrance once we subdue you for examination. And what is this? Another wild mage? Perhaps I should thank you for leading us to yet another test subject.
You will find that I do not submit meekly to tests, especially tests from red wizards.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish school, so no tests for me either.
Right, Kandor, you teleport right back to Thay. You won't have either of these wild mages.
Then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic!
Let's talk more fight.
What is it this time?
Okay, let's do this in a bit more of an organized fashion this time. I'm gonna send magic and arrows at the mage in the back. No, I'm gonna have Imoen go after this guy because he's like a really immediate threat. Illiphane's gonna go for the Ogre Berserker because racial advantage and... Yeah, you can do that. Everyone's got an action lined up. Everyone's got an action lined up. Go!
They wish my ear.
They go straight for my mages. The AI on this battle is significantly more annoying than in other battles.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
Whatever they need.
In fact, if that's how you're gonna play it, you both can go fuck yourself.
Stand back and watch this. What is it this time? Stand back and watch this.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you bet.
No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted to do. If you wind up clicking in the wrong place, you can wind up canceling whole actions before they happen. And wasting spells that way. I want...
I've done had enough of this.
I'm used to other games where clicking on random places in the environment means canceling an action without doing anything, rather than wasting the action or making people move. Ugh. Okay. So the AI in this battle is programmed to be intentionally smarter than the AI in most other battles. In most other battles, you can count on them going for the closest threat, which is usually the warrior.
Tis akin to my home, but home does not welcome me. Jalcale, Kalas na.
So what I'm going to do,
You're a queer fellow.
I'm going to have Imoen and Dinah here wait out here. Minsk is going to be right here, and Nira's going to be directly behind her.
Need me? Yep.
Night singer.
And Viconia is also going to be here. The moment the battle starts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ilfane run back here. With Minsk and Ilfane as the front line, we're going to guard this choke point, so that the assorted warrior types who are gunning for my mages can't actually gun for my mages. The reason the action gets wasted because of a misclick is because your character has already started casting a spell, but because you gave them another command in the middle of the spell, they do that command right away and abort casting the spell. In other games like Knights of the Old Republic, for example, they'll finish the action they were already doing and then they'll do the move command that you just gave them. Or whatever command you gave after them. They have like an action list at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So let's do this.
Thank mistress, someone has come for me at last.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hi.
Half elf.
You will find.
Yeah. And I didn't even fit.
Then prepare.
Not if I can help it.
Okay, let's do this.
Untamed magic.
Oh, damn, the door shuts itself. Well, at least I can't die?
What you want? I'm gone.
Can I shoot arrows through, though? That's a good question. I want to
What is it this time?
know if I can do that.
What's the story? Yep. Need me? You're catching a bad case of death. You ran. My turn to save the day.
Okay, so this didn't work out so well.
My turn to save the day.
Somehow Nira's uninjured, and I'm not exactly sure how that ended up happening. But, I'm gonna take it.
Yep.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
They can't get through. Okay, so half my party is out here, but at least they won't die.
What is it this time?
Okay, injured, badly injured. This might actually wind up working out better than pretty much every prior attempt.
Stand back.
Oh no.
This.
Now they're going for the mage. You see, in most games, you can count on mages not drawing aggro like that. Unless they do some serious spell casting first.
Spencer's floating bandage over here.
Okay, one of them's dead. Good. For a moment, I thought maybe Nira had caught an arrow or something.
What is it this time? I'll do it.
Minsk, shoot that guy, please. Oh no. Okay, I think I can have...
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
You see, I don't want Nira to die in this battle, because Nira's gonna have dialogue afterward, I'm sure, but if she's dead, she can't speak it. So the moment she dies, I lose, basically. I went from really liking this area to really hating it. Why do they lock the door? I mean, they don't want you to leave during the boss battle, like you can during every other boss battle in the fucking game? Seriously? I mean... You know what? Sometimes the only winning move is not to play. I'm starting to understand why people don't like the Enhanced Edition. I'm out. I'm just out. You see, there's difficulty, which is what this game normally does, and then there's just really bad design decisions, and that closing door is a really bad design decision.
Oh, you bet.
Illithane can hold the front line fine. If you need, but there needs to be a front line for there to be a front line. I put my back line on the other side of a choke point, and they didn't let me use the choke point. So basically, the only strategic feature that Arena had is a trap. And not because they wanted it to be a trap, but because they wanted to lock you in the boss battle. Well, screw the boss battle. We don't repost hate comments, dude. Okay, 1 second. I'm just not going to... Okay, there we go. Ugh.
Oh, you bet.
Alright, I'm out. Let's go see about that bridge. One of what I would call the recurring design problems of the Enhanced Edition stuff is locking you into things. Like, you can't make quite as many choices as you used to be able to. It's one of the places where the difference in priorities between the designers of the Enhanced Edition content and the original game's content really shows through. Let's get rid of some of the fog of war around this building. Wait, where? Oh, for fuck's sake, I was just over here.
Yep.
Stupid kobolds. Stupid kobolds. You just had to attack me, didn't you? Well, that didn't work out for you, did it? At least I got some arrows out of the deal.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Another kobold. Where are all these kobolds coming from? I mean, I don't care. They're basically free experience points at this point. Because, like, I have so much accuracy with this bow that it's harder to roll a miss than a hit. Ugh, seriously? Everyone get over here. It's too bad about that boss battle, though, because I really liked the story leading into it. And I thought that area was a dungeon, but instead it just leads to a dead-end room with a boss fight. And, you know, it's kind of cool, the story setup, but one of the things that makes this combat system even work at all is that you can think outside the box. And if they lock you in a room like that, especially when they give you the option of trying to divide up your forces, it just leads to a lot of headaches. Ugh. Where were all these kobolds when I walked over this way before?
You're catching a bad case of death.
I just want to go into the dungeon, please. Thank you. Stop bombarding me with kobolds, game. They aren't even worth enough experience points to be worth the arrows I'm using on them, either. Okay, now we can quick save.
Oh, you bet.
Into the actually good dungeon. Oh, right, the dungeon repopulates with enemies as well. I probably should have expected as much.
What's the story? Yep. Uh-huh. My turn to save the day.
May darkness
You're
prevail.
done had enough of this.
I'm just gonna have Illifane handle all of the kobolds, because there's no sense risking any of the other characters. And Illifane's defense, her armor, is such that she really doesn't have to worry about anything in this dungeon, except maybe the traps. And I'm pretty sure she could at least survive the traps where Imoen can't.
Need me?
Oh, seriously. I look away from the screen to check the chat, and another frickin' kobold crawls out of the walls. Oh, man. Hi! This thing actually hit me. Oh, fuck you. That's insulting. That is downright insulting. Okay. So, the dungeons repopulate. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, kobolds breed fast, I guess. I'm pretty sure they don't repopulate with traps, thank God. But, you know.
Morphle plate and packing steel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that people with moderator status like me see notifications for timeouts, but it won't actually show up in the replay or in,
What you want?
Wait, where's the... Oh, Dinah here, get over here. Thank you.
Less than done.
But it won't actually show in the replay or in other people's windows.
I'm gone.
Okay, trap sense. I'm gonna try going down another path. Quick save this time, so that I don't lose a lot of progress if I bumble into another lightning trap. Although I'm pretty sure that's probably like the only really powerful trap in this dungeon. By my memory, like some dungeons have a bunch of little traps and then one big trap designed to catch you off guard if you didn't invest enough into your trap stat. Oh, hi. Come on, come at me. You want some? Imoen is not halfway as good at this as Illithane. And all that did was waste Fyros. So I'm actually gonna reload. Load. Thank you.
You know, with a good scrubbing. Right.
You know what's also pretty handy is that
Need me? Right.
once you know that there are no traps down the hallway, you can just send your warrior. Die. See?
You're a quick this way.
It's handy.
Cool. Squeaky wheel gets stucky.
The reason that I don't really use my mages all that much is because they don't really have that many spells yet. This is... Oh, for fuck's sake, Imoen!
I've done had
That
enough of
was
this.
just for practice. That was just for practice. What's the story? That was just for practice.
As I was saying, the last two members of my party are a mage and a cleric. The cleric, well, she could fight competently, but she's not great at it, so I don't usually send her in. And, well, Dinah here's a mage, and at this level we have 5 spells a day, and I don't even have any level 2 spells on her, so it's 3 spells a day.
I care not.
So I'll generally have her cast a spell or fling rocks at people sometimes, but only if I can guarantee her safety, because resurrecting characters in this game is a pain in the butt.
Evil round every corner.
Oh dear. Is there a skeleton heading toward me?
Need me? Oh, you bet.
Strike me down. Take the armor back. Oh, is this the other guy that I'm looking for? Okay. Yeah, let's
I've done had enough of this. My
Okay, let's get Minsk over here.
2 point squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Okay. He's gone. He was basically just a skeleton. Let's give that to Minsk. This rusted set of armor must be centuries old. From what you make of it, it must have once been a magnificent set of plate armor. Okay, so that armor is the key item that I need to return to those ghosts from before. Right, okay. That's just how it works in 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons. Low level as a mage is frickin' miserable. Once you get to higher levels and can cast more spells a day, and you realize how much one spell can actually count for, it's, it gets a lot better, but, well, the problem with that is Baldur's Gate 1 is a low-level Dungeons & Dragons campaign. You're not going to get much higher than, like, level 7 to level 10, depending on the class. So, yeah. It's,
What you want?
it's a little rough. Once you get into Baldur's Gate 2, you'll find that the mages, are generally more useful. Up. There's a kobold. Okay, let's, get Illithane up here.
Right.
Shoot the bastards. Dead.
Didn't see that coming.
Dead.
Yep. This way.
Oh. Hey, we've come full circle. This is where Imoen died last time. I'm gonna take that as a cue to save. I suspect there's gonna be a trap at this dead end.
I feel so cold.
What's the story?
It was another lightning trap. And for some reason that brought a kobold out. I don't get it.
Yep.
No. You stop right there. And, Imoen survived this time. So... Well, she survived because the lightning went zip, 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 and died over here before it could hit Illithane. But if I had sent my entire party down this hallway, it would have torn straight through them. That is devious. Whew. Okay. Well. I got a couple more fire arrows.
Yep.
I need to level up Imoen's trap sense when she hits level 5. Whew. Alright. Raconia, you've got a little bit more healing in you. Go heal Imoen, please. That didn't heal for much at all.
Need me?
Never mind, it'll be fine. I need to get back to those ghosts. Fortunately, I've already been down all these hallways, so I know the safe paths. But I'm gonna keep quick saving like a paranoid motherfucker because, yeah. I'm feeling that way. Get over here, you three. These narrow corridors really send the pathfinding into a tizzy. So it was. So it is. Together enter, together fall. Brother traitor completes the one. Together free. Okay. 1,500 experience.
Is akin to my home, but home does not welcome me.
There is one pathway we haven't gone through yet. So I'm gonna gather everyone up over here and then have Imoen poke around in that direction. The novel about this game was actually pretty terrible, to be honest. I mean, it got the main plot right, but that's about the only thing it did.
I've had enough of this.
And I don't think the writer who did it was necessarily bad. It's just the book was too short for the game. You know? Oh!
What's the story? Yep.
Um...
Right.
Hi. Bye.
That was just for.
Oh, it's just a dead end. One of them hit me. That's insulting.
I'm gone.
It's always insulting when a kobold hits you when you're above level 1. Oh, crud.
Need me? Right.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
I knew it. Ha! Oh dear. Ahem.
Oh, you bet.
Dead.
You're this way.
What's the story? Yep.
Okay. No fire arrows from these ones, which is unfortunate, but I'll take it. Let's give Imoen all these spare arrows.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Oh, you bet. That was just for practice.
I guess if I'm being bombarded by fire arrows, it makes sense that one of them would hit me. Or two of them, even. But, still the result everyone expected. Everyone catch up, please. Wait, does he? Does he seriously have a red afro in the novels? I forgot about that. I forget about Minsk in the novels, to be honest. The novel writer just sort of mentions Minsk at the beginning of the second novel, rather, in the dungeon, and then, like, kicks him to the curb immediately. It's like, okay, you have this really well-liked character in your novelization of a well-liked game, and you're just not going to have him play a part at all. I mean, sure, why not? Okay.
Olza?
Man. I tell you, healing magic. It's, I mean, I get that this is all, like, the way fantasy stuff would be if it's realistic. But in video game form, it's really off-putting, because you expect things to be way more convenient than they are. So, it's a rough game to adjust to. But I find the challenge, once you get into it, is very, very satisfying. Okay.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
Another gosh darn kobold. Another dead kobold.
Yep.
Dead.
What you want? I'm gone.
Uh...
Need me?
Let's grab that necklace.
Yep, I've done had enough of this.
Oh, I haven't turned her trap sense back on. That's right, you gotta watch out for that. Every time you pick up items, the trap sense turns off.
Oh, you bet.
Everyone get on over here. No, over here. Stupid. That pathfinding, I swear. Where are you? Dinah here.
I need as well as I can.
Where are you going? Oh yeah, this probably just connects over here. Well, there haven't been that many novelizations of Baldur's Gate, so maybe I would assume we're talking about the same book, but if not, well, it's then they redid it, and I never actually found out.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Oh no, that's a dead end over there. So where does this go? Who's Lendarn?
What's the story?
There's someone else in here.
I'm gone.
There's someone else
What you want?
in the dungeon with me. I don't know who Lendarn is, but I'm lucky that I can see the game in text box vision. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, lightning bolt?
Yep.
Yep, I'm gone.
Oh, there's an ogre mage over there, and it took 2 hits from Lendarn's spell. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So you tried to cast a spell on my party member, you bastard, and this arrow is what you get.
I care not. This way.
Ah, that would be where the Ogre Mage was.
Hmm? Oh, you bet.
Hi.
I've done had enough of this.
I wish my ear.
Or not.
No less.
Story.
Okay, these two were kind of pitiful. So what's this guy's story? Some gold. I guess... Mage robe of electrical resistance. Well, if you're going to be casting lightning bolt spells in narrow hallways, you kind of need the electrical resistance, but it didn't seem to help very much.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yep.
Oh, hi. Puny peoples come to fight. Good. It has been much fun killing the little people of Gullykin, but it will be just much fun killing you. Okay. I think I bumbled into the back of a quest from the back end again without finding out what the quest was attached to. You'll never get any peace here, ogre scum. If not us, then someone else will come to stop you. Ha ha! Me count on it. Many before you come and die. Many more gonna come after you to face the great evil so they be heroes. Fools! I lay trap and bait for all. Pester little tiny people and richer victims come to die. Now your turn. Die!
What you want?
Need me?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Butt kicking for goodness.
Oh, okay. Well, confusion. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything that can do confusion? Oh. I guess I don't, so I'll have to deal with... I'll just have to have someone else do stuff.
Butt kicking for goodness.
Great singer.
Viconia, do me a massive favor and, no, you can't do anything, you're out. Okay.
I'll do it.
Why the three? I do not feel well inside.
Oh, no.
Black hole.
She's being attacked by Imoen.
Olza, now Natha.
This is not going well. The Ogre Mage is near death, though.
What is it this time?
We can pull something out. Use your wand. God, I hope Illifane doesn't walk into a trap. That would be not great. Okay.
Stand back and watch this.
Whatever they need is directed.
Alright, everyone,
Talk more fight. Full plate
get out of the sight of the two confused people and just let it wear off. Hopefully they just stand there until it wears off. This is dangerous. The fight's not over until they're back. Oh, Jesus. Quick save. You see, even in that hectic situation, I had more options for dealing with it than I did in that boss fight. That's kind of what I was talking about when I said it was a design flaw. Like, here, I can move my characters around, position them behind things, and react to the situation based on what happens, even if I don't have a spell that can remove the stupid confusion. In the other boss fight, they trap you in a room, and anyone who's in the room at the time... Anyone who's in the room at the time gets to fight, anyone who's not doesn't. But I can't do things like what I did in the bandit camp, which was leave half my party and my cleric outside the tent until the fear spell happened. So, basically, in the boss fight in Nira's little side story over there, my only option is to throw my party at the fight until the fight gives up. Oh, and there's a kobold over here. You know, I would send Illifane to deal with it, but she's almost dead, so... Good job, Minsk. Oh god, an ogre. No, an ogre lawn. I mean, big difference, but...
I'm gone.
What is it this time? Stand back and watch this.
How did the healing potions end up not being in his quick bar? 10 fire damage. Good job, Nira. Good job. Huh. Moonstone gem. Not bad. Not bad at all.
My turn to save the day.
Illifane, go get the gem, please. Let's see. Am I missing any items? That's what I want to... I want to find out if I'm missing any items. Hang on. I can't drag the screen here. Tab. Alright. Arrows. Ah, right. The mage over here has scrolls. What scrolls are they? Cloud Kill, Lightning Bolt, Fireball, and Ghoul Touch. Which is like... Wow. 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 They're like, most of those are like really good spells, but they're also the last spells you want to use in an enclosed space like this. Oh man. I tell you what, those mages were dumb.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
And this guy's got a scimitar. I mean, it's pretty cool. But I don't really have anyone who could use it. A clairvoyance spell. There's another floor?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good grief, there's another floor.
What's the story? Right.
Let's, take the gem. Well, anyway, my party is severely injured, so we're all just gonna camp out by the stairs here and hope nothing crawls down it.
Need me?
Okay. Man, I probably should go back to Adoy's place and deal with that boss fight. Just because I like Nira enough that I'm willing to, you know? I'm just not looking forward to it. The thing is, when a boss fight in a Baldur's Gate engine kind of game is badly designed, it's really unfun to play.
What's the story?
Oh, god damn it. Where did you come from?
Yep.
I mean... Alright, let's see. The Bastard Sword can go to you. There was a scroll that needs identifying here. A protection from cold scroll. Does anyone else have protection from cold scrolls in their inventory anywhere? No, just a protection from fire spell and a...
Yep.
Okay. Now. Seriously. Stop it with the frickin' kobolds.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
This dungeon had better not have repopulated behind me.
Oh, you bet.
Now, as I was saying, Imoen, please go look down this passageway. How many kobolds are there gonna be?
That was just for practice.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
I've done had enough of this.
I mean, what, are they all just pouring in or something? This is getting a little annoying. I hope I'm not stuck in one of those weird glitches where enemies just keep spawning in. Because that would be... unfun. Ugh, Imoen.
What you want? I ain't gone.
Why are you like the only person who's too far away? Right.
Yep. This way.
Check this way for traps, please, Imoen.
Need me?
I care not. This way.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh boy!
You're a this way. What you want? I am gone.
What's the story?
Time for some
Yep, this
You
way.
don't stand a chance.
Also,
You point, squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Dead. Okay, so I might not have to worry so much about traps, but it does seem like there's enemies lurking around that aren't quite dead yet. Nothing back there, and if there's a trap, I don't want to trigger it. Imoen is better as a character in Baldur's Gate 2, to be honest. She also has a different voice in Baldur's Gate 2. Anyway, where does... Oh. What in the nine hells are you doing in my burrow home? I don't know why you're here, but any assumptions you might have about halfling hospitality do not apply to me. When an intruder breaks into my home, I kill him. It sort of smells like kobold in your little hole. I wonder why that is. I thought halflings hated kobolds. Oh no, you found me out. Yes, I'm the one who has been letting the kobolds into our quaint little town. It's just too bad that you won't be alive to tell anyone about it. Is that right?
Let's talk more fight.
You're a queer fellow.
What is it this time? My turn to save the day.
I get what I was supposed to do. I think that's the secret passage that I just came from.
whatever they need.
But,
You ran. My turn to save the day.
dead. But, like...
They wish as directed.
What's the story?
What you want?
So I was supposed to discover this area,
Need me?
or at least I could have discovered this area from the other direction. History of the North 5. I'm not going to bother with any books, but you totally can read these things and get a lot out of them. In the early game, I think books are also good for selling, but, like, not at this point now. Oh, wait. I need to open up some spaces.
Oh, you bet. What's the story? Yep.
Just gonna casually loot this guy's house because, like, yeah, he basically tried to murder everyone in town. I think he forfeited his right to me giving a crap.
Right.
Gosh, this house is small. Anything else in here?
Yep.
So this would be Gullykin, I suppose.
Yep.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Firewine be an elven trading town destroyed in a fool's duel some 200-odd winters bygone. Ask the rubble if it cares who the winner was. Oh, okay. I've never actually been to this town before. So this is interesting to me.
May you know the happiness of a warm hearth and home.
Welcome to you. It's good to meet you finally. I have heard much ado about your visit to our little village. Why should there be such a ruckus? Are visitors so uncommon here? Oh no, we get quite the traffic as far as merchants and caravans go. It's just the wandering adventurer that raises the eyebrows. No doubt you shall feel like quite the spectacle during your stay, but it's only because the small folk admire the spirit of little man that you possess. He was our greatest wanderer in all of halfling history. You are an oddity, but also to be admired. Welcome to you, and enjoy your stay. Okay, thank you. So, I've wandered into the Shire, I guess. A halfling town full of little round houses. Who should I talk to about the dungeon that I traversed to get here and the whole... There was an ogre mage trying to harry this village for the sake of luring in adventurers.
And steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
I mean, there's got to be a named NPC somewhere around here. It's a good thing that I can see everything in Game-O-Vision and tell who the important people are by hovering my mouse over their head for a little while to see if they're Brendlewine or Halfling Man C. Where exactly are we? Oh, we're like a little south of Durlag's Tower. I think isn't Durlag's Tower the expansion dungeon from Tales of the Sword Coast? Huh. I thought you had to go through Algoth's Beard. I might be crossing my wires there. Durlag's Tower might be something else. There is a tower, I'm pretty sure, involved in the whole Tales of the Sword Coast adventure pack. One thing, I mean, I would check, but one thing that you can't do in the Enhanced Edition that you could do in the original was just start a fresh new game from Tales of the Sword Coast, starting as a somewhat higher level adventurer and doing that game's side of things. Which is, you know, a nice option to have if you played the game before and don't want to go through the misery of being a level 1 mage again. Tales of the Sword Coast is quite substantial in terms of content. You can start with black pits in this game, but oh, hey, it's a named NPC. You must be the person I'm supposed to talk to about the adventure I just had. Which I probably should have come here first about.
Well met, traveler. Gandalar Luckyfoot at your disposal.
Illithane! I have received news that you have cleared out the Firewine Bridge ruins. No longer will kobolds plague our tiny village. I must congratulate you on a job well done. Everyone is grateful for your help. Take this small amount of money as a show of our gratitude. Who told you that? It happened 5 minutes ago. Jeez, the grapevine in Faerun is terrifying. Okay. Well, there's got to be an inn around here somewhere. Oh boy.
What's the story?
Gold plate and packing steel.
You don't stand a chance.
Dead.
Oh, you bet.
Well, it wasn't exactly the scouring of the Shire, but we won. One of the odd things about the Lord of the Rings movies versus the books is that the books had this really meandering ending. I mean, you might think that the Return of the King's movie had an overly long ending, but the reason it had an overly long ending is because they cut out an entire, like, closing plot line that happened between all the overly long ending stuff. There was supposed to be, like, some version of the Scouring of the Shire in the movies. In fact, you see some unused portion of it when Frodo looks into the, like, the mirror in the first movie, but like, it never happened.
Go for the eyes! Rask!
I guess I should do these halflings a solid and clear out the remaining kobolds. Way to tank that fire arrow, Minsk.
Oh, you bet.
Less butt kicking for goodness!
Need me? Right.
Alright, fire arrows we get. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Quick save. There we go. Okay, so Gullykin Village is just this town here. Oh, it's nice of them to, like, put an enhanced edition note on Jenkel's house so you know that there's something important there.
What's the story? Yep.
You probably get some hints that Jenkel's up to something if you talk to the NPCs beforehand, but I guess we'll never know because we came at this at the side quest literally through the back door. I should check the different sides of the map just in case. Although I doubt there are any other maps that I can access that haven't already been unlocked. There might be one over here, for all I know.
Yep.
But yeah, this feels definitely more interesting gameplay-wise than the stuff over in near his little side quest area over there at Oi's Enclave. I really liked the story lead into that one, but it turned out to be kind of, I guess, too high on its own story brilliance to really capitalize on the gameplay side. All of that brilliant lead-in for nothing but a locked room boss battle in a combat system that really wasn't built to support such things. Disappointing. Okay, there's probably stuff over this way, but the rest is all just cliffs. Then again, it might all just be cliffs for all I know. Ah, good. There is a path to follow. Oh boy. What's this now? Ghouls. Right. Concentrate fire on this one.
I care not. My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, one's dead. Everyone retreat. Minsk and Illithane cover everyone else's. Okay, good. I'm always cautious around ghouls. The thing is, I don't even remember off the top of my head why I'm so afraid of ghouls in this game. I just know that I've had bad experiences with them. Enemy sighted. What enemy? Where? Oh, there. Then again, I guess I didn't really need to worry about it, did I? Okay. An Agonizer Scorcher Scroll. Well, I can teach that to Dinah here and have a grand old time, although I'm like halfway struggling with the decision to teach Dinah here to use magic or to save my scrolls for Imoen, because I know I'm going to get more use out of Imoen in the long run.
Need me? Yep.
She does look a bit like Liliana, kind of, I guess, but in like Baldur's Gate 2 and stuff, she has a more interesting design because they designed her specifically to be a mage in those games. Anyway, Minsk leveled up at some point, so let's do that. Let's do this. 10 plus 2, probably like 12 HP, I bet is his maximum. Additional hit points gain 9, I'll take it. Do I have any more healing spells left?
Singer, give me power.
No, I don't.
Yep.
So, we finally meet. Poor little Illithane. I assume you're completely clueless as to why you must die. I'm sure you've already had problems with an assortment of incompetent bounty hunters. Well, those days are done. Today, you will die. Wait a moment. Who is it that wants us dead? Before I die, I want to know whose name should be my dying curse. Do not think I would be so foolish as to betray my master's name. You may know that I am Mulcar, and I am your death. Now die. Okay. Well then. Mulcar, everyone's got their ranged weapons out, and you know what that means.
Need me?
Let's get all of...
What you want? I'm gone.
Get out of the entanglement, please. Oh, great. The fear spell. Get this guy off Minsk, please. Thank you. That would be good.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And remove fear on Minsk. Okay, good. Illithane's drawn the aggro.
I care not.
Illithane's entangled, so I need to... Oh, no. Minsk has been hit by other things that I can't dispel, but at least he's not running around like a headless chicken anymore.
Uh-huh.
This is not good. This is definitely not good. Seriously? Another fear spell. This is not going good. Did it not work? Who the hell is Morven? Okay, let's see. Where's Mulcar? Where did Mulcar go? Oh, he suffered a morale failure. Okay, ignore the bastard. Everyone focus on Morven.
Whatever they need. Possibly frosty. Death.
I can't do anything with Elephane and she's almost dead.
What you want?
Everyone concentrate fire.
What is it this time?
Alright.
Save me from the Spider Queen's vengeance. Or
Wait, how did Viconia get hit? Oh no. Minsk is confused, and he's not being held anymore.
Valkares?
Son of a bitch.
I'll do it.
Yep, I'm gone.
I'm going.
Yeah, that went about as well as I expected. Yeah, I've seen that Dungeons and Dragons movie. That was pretty bad. Whew. Okay, so instead of going that way, let's go this way. Because there's a lot to explore in this other direction that hopefully does not have any bounty hunters in it. Nope. Nothing else in this direction. Well, in that case, let us all rest. Oh, son of a bitch.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
You point, I punch.
What's the story?
Target gone.
What you want?
You don't stand it out. Need me?
Let's talk more fight. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
stupid kobolds. Come on, come on, come on. Dead. Okay. So that didn't go as I wanted it to go. But I got some money out of it, so that's good, right? Honestly, why would anyone ever go as far as bounty hunting if all you need to do to make money is camp out somewhere and wait for kobolds to swarm you? That would make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? Grease scroll. I'm not sure whether or not grease is useful in the context of Baldur's Gate gameplay, to be honest. It seems like the kind of spell that really doesn't fit with the gameplay, but who knows? Maybe they did a better job with it than I'm expecting. Anyway, did anyone actually gain back any of their healing powers? No. Nope. Okay, rest. Please no kobolds. Oh, for fuck's sake. Rest. There we go. Heal up, please. Gotta ask yourself, what would you do if you ended up in a D&D-like world? A world of magic, monsters, and swords? Yeah, probably I'd die.
Need me?
Night Singer, give me power.
Let's heal Illiphane before we rest again. Okay. We've rested up. We have all of our spells. Very quickly, I'm going to have Nira identify something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Arrow of Fire +2.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Who else had Arrow of Fire +2? Someone else had Arrow of Fire. I'm pretty sure. Right. So, these bastards,
You're a queer fellow.
I want them dead in order to facilitate that. So we finally meet. Poor little Illiphane. I assume you're completely clueless, blah blah blah. Same line of dialogue. Everyone stop.
Huh? Oh, you bet.
Fire arrows in his face, Illiphane.
What you want?
You can fire at regular arrows.
They're called
You. Magic missiles.
the
You. Just throw rocks at him, please.
What is it this time?
Magic missiles. Arrows. Oh man, this is working well. That said, now that we've gotten the opening volley out of the way, Everyone, please scatter. I don't want everyone getting hit by one spell again.
That was just for practice. My turn to save the day.
They wish my ear.
That was just for practice.
I care not this way.
Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing very good. Oh, good. Excellent. One of them's dead. Alright. Let's cast Horror on these two and see if it sticks. Okay, just rocks for you.
Night Singer, give me power.
Bless Illithane. Okay, that was not what I wanted to happen, but I got one of them.
What is it this time? I'll do it.
All right. Injured. Injured.
Ulza?
You bust out your magic weapon, please.
You rang. Stand back and watch this.
Whatever they need.
I'll do it.
Ah, damn it, she's entangled. Where did Illithane go? Over there. Alright.
May darkness prevail.
What is it this? My turn to save the day.
Night Singer, give me.
Okay, now cast a remove fear spell.
You rang. I'll do it.
Okay, well, she's off there over there until she recovers, so she'll be fine.
Ulza Maranatha.
Go after the cleric, get her off of Viconia, please, because I need Viconia to be able to hold still long enough to heal herself.
Give me power. May darkness prevail. Ulza Kalasna.
What is it this time? My turn to save the day.
Okay, take off his head with your halberd, please. Thank you.
You stand back and watch this.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
They wish my ear.
Ha!
What you want? I'm gone.
Damn. Out of magic.
Yep, this way.
Yeah, that's right. Keep them distracted.
Jalkala
Oh, who's attacking me? Oh, Illithane is attacking. Illithane's confused. But Halasan over here, who is inflicted with fear, wandered too close and caught a fire arrow to the face. Oh man, that's good. That is great. I love that. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah.
Just stand back and watch this.
Illithane's back in the fight.
Night Singer, give me power.
Okay. Take out the stupid midget, please. No.
You rang? Keep flaming! Or possibly frosty death! Whatever they need.
Ugh. Okay, one's dead. Everyone over here? No, Illithane's target is dead. So she can come back and shoot this stupid idiot. Or... Hey! Good work, team. Good work. We got them all. Ah, the time has come. Imoen just leveled up. Which means we're going to be out a thief for a little while. How many experience points did she... Oh, she went over like by 300 frickin' points. Which is 386 points that are wasted, unfortunately. But, oh well. That's life. No matter what you do in this game, most of the classes are going to have some kind of wasted experience point amount. That doesn't matter at all unless you can transfer your character. But... Huh. Enchanted chainmail. That's... gonna be interesting. Enchanted sword. A potion of heroism. Hit points plus 10% base only, set to 90% of current base THAC0, and it lasts for 2 hours. Okay, that's nice. Do you losers have anything nice? An enchanted morning star. That certainly qualifies as nice.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
No one's got room in their frickin' inventories.
Could you pick it up for me?
Ugh. There we go.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Ooh boy. This is the point where I realize I've got like way too many like unstacked items lying around. This guy's got nothing. Now let's see about this guy. Some scrolls.
Yep.
Oh, Imoen and Viconia are encumbered. Great. I'll have to sort out my, Oh god, Morven has 81 HP? Seriously? That's ridiculous. That's ludicrous, in fact.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up
What
for me?
spell is this? Detect Illusion. That might actually be something I need eventually. Right, okay. And I actually didn't use too many fire arrows in that fight, so I'm content. The fire arrows certainly came in clutch, I will say. Alright, got all of the items, so let's level Imoen up.
Fellow.
Alright. Additional hit points gained 7, additional skill points, lore increased by 3, backstab multiplier increased by 1. And going by what happened in that last dungeon, I'm going to dump all of these points into Find Traps. But it's going to be a while before she can use that skill. Because now that she's level 5, it's time to dual class Imoen. When you dual class, you need to have a requisite amount in a particular stat, in this case intelligence. Dual classing is a significant change to your character. Please be sure you have read and understand the following, as well as the description given in the manual. Dual classing is an ability that only humans have. It is the process by which you stop advancing in your current class and begin advancing in a second class. You will retain the benefits and abilities of the first class at its current level, but from then on you will only gain experience in the second. In order to become dual-classed, you must be of at least 2nd level in your current class. Your character must have scores of 15 or higher in the prime requisites of your current class, and scores of 17 or more in the prime requisites of the class you wish to change to. Some classes cannot be combined due to alignment conflicts or inherent restrictions. Within Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, all resulting mixes must be viable multi-class combinations as well. Dual-class characters have much the same requirements as multi-class characters. You must abide by the restrictions of the individual classes. For example, a mage combination cannot cast spells while wearing armor. A thief combination cannot use thieving skills wearing armor other than leather. And a cleric or druid combination cannot use weapons that their ethos does not allow. After attaining at least 2nd level in your first class, you can opt to change to a second class, provided you have the prerequisites and do not have any alignment conflicts. Your first class becomes inactive, and you begin again at 1st level with 0 experience in your second class. From then on, you progress as a single-classed character in your new class. Once you have changed to a second class, you cannot go back to the first. Your first class will forever remain at its current level. You will be unable to use the abilities of your first class until you have attained 1 level higher in your new class. For example, if you were a 4th level mage and switched to a fighter, you would not be able to use your mage abilities until you reached 5th level as a fighter. Important. The experience cap in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is 161,000 points for a single character. Experience points from both of a dual-class character's classes count toward this total. Please be sure that there are sufficient points left available to allow you to progress high enough in your second class. If you are level 7 in your current class, it is very likely you will not be able to reach level 8 in a second class. The game will still allow you to duel if you wish, but you may not be able to access your previous class's abilities within Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. This may result in difficulty later in the game. So, I'm going to make Imoen into a dart thrower. Why not? Okay, and now we get to choose 2 level 1 spells to open up with. I have a magic missile scroll. I'm not worried about that. And I have an identify scroll. I have a grease scroll and infravision scroll. Actually, which scrolls do I not have? Reflected image I don't have. The spook spell enables the wizard to play upon natural fears to cause the target creature to perceive the caster as someone or something inimical I don't know what that word means, which then appears to advance upon it in a threatening manner. If the creature does not make a successful saving throw versus spell, it turns and flees at maximum speed as far from the wizard as possible. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So, for a little while, and by a little while, I mean a long while, we're not going to be able to use Imoen's thief abilities at all. The only benefit we get from her thief abilities at this point is the HP she had gained. I don't think she gains any HP for level 1 as a mage, but from now on, all of her health rolls are going to be tied to her mage stat, I think. So, yeah, it's going to be rough with Imoen for a little while. Oh boy. She straight up can't equip half this stuff anymore. Right. I need to open up a space here so that I can give Imoen her darts. Oh, and there's a bloodstone ring, so I can open up a space here.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Right. What else? What else? What else? Right, I need to teach Imoen some spells. Let's see. Oh, hey. She did it. Well, she has a high intelligence stat, so she's going to have an easy enough time doing this stuff. Where is... Shocking Grasp, Dispel Magic, Detection from Cold, Infravision, Minor Drain. No. Minor Drain to Imoen. Hey. Magic Missile, which is absolutely a must. Ugh. Thank you. See, that's all I wanted. Now, let's see. Oh, get in. I'll deal with the rest of my spells a bit later. But for now, I need someone who can carry this stupid armor.
Could you pick it up for me?
Right.
Drop something. Could you pick it up for me?
Okay. Okay, I think I've got everything. For now. Whew. Falcon Bonk.
One by one. They wink at you and set to need me. Oh, you bet.
Falcon Bonk 12 in the chat says, you want to try getting the classic versions on GOG? You actually don't need to go straight for the classic versions on GOG. You can go ahead and get the enhanced versions on GOG, and what you'll get is both the enhanced edition and the vanilla version, and both will work on modern systems if you do that. Damn it. There we go. Now no longer encumbered.
Oh, you bet.
You shouldn't buy anything unless you want, Blizzard related, unless you want to support China's authoritarian policies. Well, that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is unless you just want to support people in China eating, regardless of what policies the government has. There's more than one way to look at that kind of thing. Is all I'm saying. Oh, that's a cliff up there that I can't go up. Is this a pathway up the mountains? I think it's a pathway up the mountains. I mean, I'm not saying, like, completely forget about a country's government when you're thinking about supporting their economy, but it's not the only thing that supporting their economy has to do with. So, you know, weigh it all, not just one thing. That is all. Alright, more ghouls.
What's the story?
Arrows. That's the story.
Oh, you bet.
And another one bites the dust. Oh, that one's like way up on the cliffs up there. Okay. So it couldn't have gotten to me even if it wanted to. It would have had to go around. That one must have run away while I was killing the others before. I mean, I'm a World of Warcraft player. I'm just saying. Well, World of Warcraft Classic, more specifically. I did try getting into the retail game before, but it turned out not to really be all that engaging to me. I don't know anything about that, to be honest. Whoever Blitzchung is. But it doesn't really matter. That's the wrong way to open this. It doesn't really matter whether or not they support communism in China. If they're going to do business in China, they can't be seen as a platform that enables that kind of dissension. So if someone tries to use their platform to do that, it kind of puts them in a no-win situation. They either don't do business in China or they ban someone from using their games. They're not going to do any good by allowing it to happen. I mean, putting it in context, where did these wolves come from? Putting it in context, okay, let's say they let that stuff just continue unabated because they don't like communism or whatever. What happens? Well, they get put out of business and a bunch of people lose their jobs. Oh well, right? I mean, it's all for the sake of protesting a government that you don't agree with or that has done some unethical things, but did you actually have a positive impact by losing those people their jobs? I don't think so.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
Ugh, more kobolds. Did this area just repopulate itself behind me, or what? I'm not saying I support communism by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's like the equivalent of taking a sledgehammer to a house made of straw for the sake of solving economic issues, but
Need me? Right.
where did these kobolds come from? And why are there so goddamn many? Man, it's like, you know, I can't just go on a vague political tangent and expect the game to remain quiet through areas that I've already explored. Or maybe the kobolds were specifically, like, spawning in just to tell me to shut up. That's definitely a possibility. But anyway, I guess the point I was trying to make was that you can make a statement against a political movement that you see as detrimental, but at the same time, if the only thing that's accomplished is harm,
What's the story?
I wouldn't exactly call that admirable either, just stupid. Now let's see. There's an armor spell over here. Alright, I'm gonna quick save real fast and have Imoen.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Are you telling me that I need to actually pick the scroll up before I can write it in my... Right, okay. Thank you.
Right.
Can you befriend the kobolds? Not really. They're simultaneously aggressive and stupid, is the thing with kobolds. Now, I don't think there's any way up there, and I think this way is just a straight up, like, dead-end path. So... yeah, I think that's it for this area. We've cleaned it out. I like how there were these bounty hunters waiting off to the side of the Gullykin village area, in an area where you have no reason to go and nothing to gain by going there, except killing the bounty hunters themselves for XP. Oh, hey, look! Another fucking ghoul. Another dead ghoul. Maybe the enemies are respawning in so that I gain XP faster for Imoen. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I care not. This way.
Oh, it's just a silver necklace. I can have Illithane put that in the gem bag.
Yep.
Well, with this area pretty much cleaned out, I think I have no reason to be here. Oh. Well, thank you, Crashbee. Thank you very much for saying it. Let's see. I've seen this game, but I've only played it once. No, it's not free to play, but it's also not super expensive because it's a game from the 90s. So, now let's see. I'm gonna head to Baragast and rest up. Okay, what time is it? It's 10? We've been at this for 2 hours. Okay. Alright, before I rest up, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 things to identify. So Nira... Oh, well, Nira's already got one identify spell that she hasn't used yet. So, alright, let's identify the Morning Star. Just a Morning Star plus 1, huh? Not bad. I might give Viconia a Flail Morning Star proficiency. Oh no. It requires 11 strength, and Viconia doesn't have that. Viconia's strength is her Achilles heel, I swear. Well... Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably teach the Identify spell to Imoen.
What is it this time?
What you want?
Okay. Let's go. Whew. Okay, first try. Having done that, actually, let's also try and teach it to Dinah here. Ugh. Yeah, I hate it when it happens 2 times in a row. Thank you. I should probably teach her some level 2 spells as well. Anyway, mage books.
Yep.
You want
Alright, yeah, let's go with the royal. Alright. Healing spells cast on rest. Good, thank you, everyone. Identify. Another long sword +1.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Alright, let's see. What else did I have? This armor.
What you want?
Oh, damn it. Mail of the Dead +2. Oh, nice. A mage can make an extremely effective assassin, as Verusta illustrated over 400 years ago. He would create skeleton warriors equipped with this enchanted armor and a powerful blade, and give their circlet of power to the target as a friendly gift. When the killing machine was through with its work, Verusta retrieved the equipment and started the entire process over. Okay. So he'd create skeleton warriors programmed essentially to hunt down people with a specific circlet, and they'd have this armor on. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Armor class 4, 3 versus piercing, 2 versus crushing, requires 8 strength. Armor class 3, 1 versus slashing, 5 versus crushing. So, it's not an immediate increase, it's not an immediate improvement, because this armor... Well, I mean, it's the same versus piercing and missile because the base is 3, but it also has less protection versus crushing. Fittingly enough, it's skeleton armor. I'm going to give this to her, yeah. Oh, holy wow. Look at that. That puts her at a -2. What was she at before? At a -1, a -2. There we go. And she also has, like, an additional bonus against slashing damage, so she's good against someone with a sword. So, in up-close melee battle, Viconia is not bad. Not bad at all, I have to say. Healed. Alright, now, what else did we have to identify? This thing. Right. Protection from poison. A protection from poison scroll offers protection to the target from all forms of poison, be they of a natural or magical nature. The effect is not permanent, however, and will wear off after 6 hours. That will be useful in Cloakwood. Fine work! News of the battle has reached me even here. In an effort to encourage such deeds of righteousness, allow me to present you this shield. The Sword Coast needs more heroes of your sort, especially in times as dark as these.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Okay. So at some point I actually did kill those half-ogres. But, I didn't notice them. Oh, hey, another thing that needs identifying. Great. Out of spells.
What's the story? Right.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Oh wait, I should actually, since I only have like one item that needs identifying, I should
Uh-huh.
there we go. Whew.
Yep.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Okay. Now, identify. A medium shield +1. I might be able to use that with Viconia. No. Requires more strength than she's got. Bah!
Need me? Right.
Alright, well, everyone's all sorted out, I think. Actually, since she leveled up, let's do that. Hit points gained 4, good. 1 level 1 spell, 1 level 2 spell. Better Thaco, which is always good. So Nira's level 4 now. Let's go with a second Agonizer Scorcher. And I'm gonna spend one more night here. And before we end this session, I'm going to go do the boss battle in Nira's area. Nira's little side area there. Alright.
What's the story? Oh, you bet. Oh, you bet.
Thank you, Zell. Now, where was I? Adoy's Enclave, 28 hours.
Right.
I do like the music in this area, though. It's very nice music.
I must rest.
Okay, rest. Well, in terms of shenanigans, I haven't gotten up to that much. There's this kind of poorly designed Enhanced Edition boss fight at the end of this section that I kind of walked away from and did other things for a while with. I somehow completed the Half Ogre Hunt side quest without meaning to. Well, I mean, I was looking for the Half Ogres, but the game didn't actually tell me that I had found the correct ones. So, yeah. Oh, it actually moves the finish note into the current chapter. But yeah, I'm going to complete the boss fight that is Nira's side story in this game. The problem I have with it is that it locks you in a room with the boss, which is something that the bosses in the game proper don't generally tend to do. Like, maybe the final boss would, and I know there's a point later on in the game where you're kind of locked in a dungeon and have to escape, but that's late in the game when you're presumably higher level and can handle yourself better. But anyway, yeah, the cave we ended last stream with. Hopefully it didn't repopulate while I was gone. That would be annoying. Okay, so no matter what, Nira is going to be involved, so it's a good thing that she got, let's see. I'm trying to see if I have anything on me that can make Nira's survivability a little better. That's not going to help. Does she have a belt of any kind? Okay, so she gains more. Alright, so the door's gonna lock and we're gonna be stuck in this oppressively round room with barely anything to hide behind, and a bunch of enemies that are pretty high level. So, Imoen, I'll take her with me. She's got enough HP to last. The other characters are gonna have some issues, but...
Need me? Yep.
I care not.
I'm going to put Imoen
This way.
over here. Minsk here.
You rang? Stand
Nira here.
and watch this.
Faconia there.
They're called.
Dinah here is going to go back here with Imoen. Actually, I'm going to put both of my mages here. Minsk is going to stand between them and anything that might get at them. I might not have any choke points to work with, but, you know, I have Minsk. I'll put you there. In fact, you know what? We're just going to use this corner as our base of operations.
What's the story?
Anyway.
Oh, you bet.
Hi, Adoy.
Thank mistress, someone has come for me at last. It's too bad you had to cut your way through.
I could not leave you in the clutches of these savages. I feel like I've had this conversation before.
Adoy is me, and I am Adoy. Why have you sought me out?
Nira here has a little trouble with her spells.
It's true. I hoped you could teach me how to control my magic.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid I'm not the best example of learning to control wild magic. I'm not sure anyone can do that. You can't govern chaos. Otherwise, it wouldn't be chaos, would it?
Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing.
Of course not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Bargriviek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory. Not intentionally, I assure you. It's all a great misunderstanding. It all started when I was trying to make a nice pot of peas porridge.
I don't even want to know how that could have turned into this, to be honest.
Part of the wonder of wild magic. You have to be ready for a little unexpected excitement at any moment.
He's not joking. Let me tell you.
The real trouble began when Rogdog came to find out where all the new goblins had come from. He didn't believe for a second that I was a god. But because the goblins did, he dared not attack me. Instead, he locked me up. As long as I remained in his care, he could control the goblins.
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf,
Half-elf! What is wrong with you?
half-elf. You'll regret spoiling my grand entrance once we subdue you for examination. And what is this? Another wild mage? Perhaps I should thank you for leading us to yet another test subject.
You will find that I do not submit meekly to tests, especially tests from red wizards.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish school, so no tests for me either.
The only thing being tested here is my patience. I've had enough of this at Kandor.
Then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold the power of untamed magic.
Oh, you bet.
Let's talk more fight.
Alright, everyone.
You're a queer fellow. My blade will cut you down to size.
Need me?
What you want? This way.
Night Singer, give me power.
Yep, I'm gone.
What is it this? My turn to save the day.
Ah, god damn it. And here I thought Imoen's HP total would be enough, like, to at least assume she could sort of survive.
No more mistakes, people. We can afford no more losses.
God damn it, Khalid. Whatever. As long as, like, goddamn Nira survives, I don't care. I mean, it sucks that Imoen's not going to get any XP from this, because I really want her to level up faster, but I'm like out of patience for this fight.
Whatever they need. Need me? Uh-huh. My turn to save the day.
They wish my ear.
Ugh, they're just relentlessly going after the mages.
This time.
If you're gonna give enemies a good AI like this, don't put me in a situation where the game gives me no options for dealing with it. Okay, let's see. Barely injured. Injured.
Ultha?
You ran. My turn to save the day.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. It's either I don't take my mages with me and I go in with an underpowered party, or the goddamn boss just slaughters everyone in my party that has low HP. I'm pretty sure the AI for these guys is programmed to target mages first.
My heart breaks again.
You point, I punch. Butt kicking for goodness.
No, no, go that way. I want to
Uh-huh.
actually click Nira.
And watch this.
What is Minsk actually suffering from right now? Greece. Okay. It's just Greece. I don't care. Right.
What is it this time? My turn to save the day. What's the story? You rang?
Fine. Seriously? Minsk, go? No, 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 no. Minsk, go pick up the other healing potions, please. He's moonwalking through the grease. Seriously?
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
What happened? What the actual fuck killed me? 37 cold damage from a condor, 33 cold damage. Ugh. Wait, are you serious? They put you in a closed room with someone who has that kind of magic? In a quest that you could trigger at this low of a level. I mean... You see, I'm pretty sure that when people bitch about the Enhanced Edition being terrible, this isn't the stuff they're talking about, but it probably should be the stuff they're talking about. This is a death trap, is what this is. Alright, I'm gonna take one last attempt at this.
You're a queer fellow. What you want? This way.
That called as well as I can.
You two are gonna stay out of this.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
You mean the game design? Okay.
Oh, you bet.
Thank mistress, someone has come.
Blah.
Adores me and I.
It's true. I hoped you could.
Is that so?
Don't tell me we've.
Of course, not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Bargriviek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory. Not intention. It's all
He's not joking.
the real trouble began with
Alright.
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf,
Half elf.
half-elf,
You will find.
Yeah. And I didn't even finish school.
then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Did I score a critical hit on the boss that did nothing? Come on. Okay. No. I don't want to quick save now. I'm starting that over because that was kind of bullshit.
Thank mistress, someone
I think this might be.
adores me and I am adored. Why have you?
It's true. I hope.
Is that so?
Don't tell
See,
me.
I didn't
Not for nothing.
feel half as much frustration losing party members in the other battle situations because I always felt like there was a way out of the situation.
At last.
Half elf.
You will find.
Yeah. And
Then prepare.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic.
Jean Calais?
The real problem, of course, is that since they're programmed to go after mages first, that means they're programmed to go after Nira first. Which means, like, any value in pursuing this side story is immediately lost the moment she dies, which she always does. Yeah, my earlier evaluation of the side quest feels more correct than ever. I'm not going to bother with it. And since it's past 10:30, I think we're going to end here, exactly where we began. So, the moral of today's story: Baldur's Gate is awesome, but Beamdog, not so much. Ugh, come on. Thank you. Come back when I'm leveled up more? Well, you don't level up all that much in Baldur's Gate 1. And even if I did, it wouldn't make this part of the game more fun. They lock you in a circle room with mages that can do AoE damage, and warriors that beeline it for your mages the moment the fight begins. It's like, you know, why would you design a game like this? If you're going to give, you know, your enemies that kind of ruthlessness and like an AI that deliberately exploits your party's weaknesses, you need to design an area for the fight to happen in where the player can respond to that with cunning of their own. But yeah, okay. Good night, everyone.